Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to talk about what happens when planet Mercury is holding the highest degree in your horoscope. So let's begin. Well, what is the meaning of Atma Karaka? Well, Atma Karaka means the Karaka of your Atma, means the signifier of your soul's desires. It represents your true identity, your qualities. It represents your desires in this life as well as the challenges you're carrying from your past life. So let's begin with the qualities. What are the qualities of people having Mercury as their Atma Karaka? Well, firstly, these people are very intelligent. Mercury represents intelligence. No. Mercury represents the learning capacity, the learning ability of a person. Jupiter represents intelligence. Moon represents our mind. Therefore, Mercury acts as a bridge between the intelligence and the mind. Therefore, Mercury is the learning ability. So it's just not about just being intelligent, but these people also have a great learning capacity and ability. Now, secondly, these people are quite quick thinkers. These people are not just quick learners, but they also think very quickly. They act very swiftly to all kinds of situations in life, and they do act very smart and quickly in the adverse situations. Now, boredom is like death to them. Therefore they just want to engage their mind in different activities like puzzles or solving anything, any games. They don't want to sit idly. Well, they also have a very curious mind, which gives them interest in science and technology, and plus they have great communication skills. And not just interest in science and technology, they do also have deep interest in astrology and occult sciences. And yes, they are very talkative, they have great communication skills, they have a very alert mind, and these people just love to read and write, and they just love to speak a lot. They can be great public speakers too. So we are done with the qualities. Let's talk about the desires. Well, the very first desire is to gain knowledge. We have already discussed that people having Mercury as the Atma Karaka have a great aptitude in the field of science and technology, especially in the research field. And their desire to gain knowledge in the field of science can really make them great scholars, PhD holders. They have a great capability to become a scientist. And not just the field of science, they can also be great astrologers because they have a deep interest in astrology and occult sciences. And these people can also become a great mathematician. If your Mercury has some connection with planet Mars, then definitely it can make you a great mathematician too. Now, the next desire is to express their feelings. Well, the mind of these people process thoughts very fastly, and the mind is always engaged in certain ideas, certain thoughts. So they always feel that they should share their thoughts with other people, and they find that speaking and writing are the best methods to express their feelings. Even singing, many people having Atma Karaka as Mercury are very fine singers. So singing or writing or just by public speaking, they just feel that these are the best mediums to express their thoughts and ideas. Then the next desire is to help other people. Well, when people having Mercury as Atma Karaka are blessed with a very smart and intelligent mind, which has a solution to every trouble and problem. So these people just love to help out other people by giving them advice. And lastly, spirituality. Well, they just love to communicate with the God, because Mercury is the messenger of God. We should never forget that. So they just love to communicate and talk with the God, maybe by praying, meditating, or chanting mantras. And even if there is no chanting of mantras, well, they just love to talk to God. And this is how they, this is all these things which makes them feel quite better. Okay, so it's time to talk about the challenges in this life. So number one, self-expression. Now, expressing themselves is the most important deal for them, and any kind of affliction to planet Mercury can bring challenges while expressing their feelings. But irrespective of the dignity of planet Mercury, they want to be heard, because this makes them happy. And it can be annoying for them if someone just ignores them, or someone who just do not agree with their point of view. Now, the next desire is to talk moderately. Well, it's best for them to talk in a limited and a conservative manner. Speak only when it is required, because your talkative nature can create a misunderstanding. So you need to think before you speak and try to talk purposefully. And the next is to relax. Well, your mind is constantly engaged in thoughts and ideas. Even while you are sleeping, your mind is so alert and so active. You really need to take a break from overthinking, and you should try to do meditation, which will really help you out to relax your mind. And finally, the last desire is to help other people. Well, we have already talked about this in the desires also, that there is a desire to help other people by counseling, by giving an advice to other people. But over here, you need to take care who actually requires your help and who doesn't. And whenever you help, always remember that do not think that you will get a help in return from the same person. This is the area where you need to think while giving an idea to other people. So you have to think before helping other people. That is the lesson you should learn in this life. And finally, the placement of your Atma Karaka, the placement of planet Mercury, holds the secret of your challenges in this life. The house placement, the sign placement, and the aspects on it determine your true challenges in this life. And of course, the Mahadasha or any period of planet Mercury can bring out those challenges in your life. Now, Brihat Prashara Hora Shastra mentions that Mercury is associated with Gautam Buddha. But I have a little doubt over here. I think there is a timeline problem, though I don't know when did Sage Prashara wrote down the astrology text. If you know that, please let me know. But Brihat Shastra, the Brihat Prashara Hora Shastra was compiled into a book in early 8th century BC, according to Wikipedia. And Buddha was born in the 5th century BC. So I don't know, because Buddha came after the compilation of the text of the Brihat Prashara Hora Shastra. So I don't know what to do over here. But again, I must say that Buddha represents the buddhi, the intelligence. Buddha told us the path of mindfulness. Whenever you meditate, what do? You try to ignore whatever is bothering you. You try to focus your mind somewhere else. But Gautam Buddha told us that you need to focus on your problem. You need to focus on what's bothering you and start practicing to live with that happily. And finally, once you're adapted to that situation, to that problem, that thing will never ever bother you. So I think it's a beautiful thing for people having Mercury as Atma Karaka, because these people tend to overthink a lot on a certain situation. So they should practice mindfulness, and this can really help them to relax their mind. And finally, I feel that Mercury is also associated with the complete form of Lord Vishnu, that witty smile and that mind which is processing lots and lots of things. So yes, Mercury represents Lord Vishnu. So this is all about planet Mercury as Atma Karaka, and if you are new over here on my channel, do subscribe. Till then, goodbye.